Alright, well, we're back today. We're going to continue on with setting up Trixie. We're actually going to install an apt repo, set up GPS, and I'm going to show y'all how to use saytime weather along with skywarnplus-ng with GPS. So let's begin. So first thing we're going to do is jump over here to the GitHub, Hardened Penguin. We're going to go into the Hardened Penguin apt repo. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see the install instructions. All it's going to do is install the key along with the configuration. Alright, once that completes, we are good to start installing. So let's get apt install saytime-weather-rb skywarnplus-ng all and supermon-ng. Before we forget, just so you know, you can find all your applications that are supported right here on the same page from this repo. We'll go ahead and also include sayip-node-utils. So we got SkywarnPlus, Supermon, Saytime Weather, sayip. Very simple. At this point, we're just gonna put a -y and we'll continue. Alright, so once it's installed, we need to go ahead and go into our ASL menu here. Come down to settings, all-star, update the node, customizations. We do want, say, local public IP at reboot, and we want the weather alerts. Real simple. Restart asterisk. Now we'll jump to a new tab here. We'll go ahead and go to 10.8.0.10 supermon-ng. Create your username and password. Real simple. Create the admin. Enter your basic information. I don't prefer to run the dashboard title or subtitle. Browser tab's going to be node number. Of course, you got all your optionals down in, but we're just going to save it at this point. Refresh the page. There you go. your supermon is already configured and ready to use, we can log in right now. You got all your buttons. If you come down to node status, you can take and update it. We'll just use our zip code for the moment. We have not configured Skywarn, so we have not enabled it yet. Till it update. As you can see, it completed. Everything's displayed as it should be. So we'll log out. Now we can jump over. Well, before we jump over there, let's actually go ahead and install the GPS. So we come back over, we're going to go to repositories here. We're going to come down to our ASL miscellaneous scripts. Come down. So you got your GPS script right here. We're just going to take and copy it. We'll go ahead and run it. Now all you're going to do is put in your basic info. Let's see, I got 10, 12, let's go 14. Device is going to be correct. Node, you can leave that default, it really don't matter. 46.570 we'll say. Well, we'll say at 91.5 even though there is no radio hooked. Leave that, we'll leave that. Again, everything is all automated. Keep it as simple as possible for everyone. So it's actually going to set up the GPSD, and it's going to set up the NVMe data stream for Asterisk to use. Alright, so if we want to double check our GPS is working, which I need to take and jump over here for just a second, so stand by. Let me throw a GPS into the running VM here. Redirect the USB, and we want uBlock. So you can see the uBlock device right there, which is the GPS. We're going to run cgps-s-ui. As you can see, it does not notice that it's there. So let's restart the GPSD. Now we'll go back in. As you can see, now we got a signal on the GPS. Great things, people, great things. I'm going to go ahead and connect up to the IAX connection.
Connected.
I'll show you in supermon, you are connected. And what we'll do is we are going to, I'm going to turn the volume up so y'all can hopefully hear. We're going to run sudo saytime-weather-rb -GPS -n 546057-u.
Good morning. The time is 09:26 hours.
Weather conditions partly cloudy, temperature
86
degrees.
You also have your standard 12-hour.
Good morning. The time is 9:26 a.m.
Weather conditions cloudy, temperature
82
degrees.
Basically what we just did is we pulled from two different sources, hence the weather data is different, so we can actually go into our weather config and edit it. etc local. So we'll just open up our weather file. Of course, change your weather to Fahrenheit or Celsius. Define if you want it announced. Location setting is default for US. You can change this and actually have it run for other countries using their zip codes. These are all our weather providers. You got 5 different ones you can choose from, or you can leave it random. As I'm in the US, I prefer the National Weather Service. We're going to change our random to disabled. Alright, you got everything from wind to rain. Everything you can think of's in here. Barometric pressure, relative humidity. If you are running GPS, it is recommended that you set a backup in case you lose your GPS signal. So here's your fallback. We'll set this as 77511. Make sure we uncomment it. Save it. Again, now we're going to take in
Connected.
Weather conditions partly cloudy, temperature
86
degrees.
That is all there is to setting up your GPS for daytime weather. Very simple. Now we'll jump over into Skywarn here. So we're going to go 10.8.0.10/skywarnplus-ng/. It is important to have the ending /. As you can see, we've already got data even though we haven't configured anything. Let me get that darker theme. We're going to collapse this as I know where everything's at. We're going to go into settings first. Default is admin. Skywarn 123. Alright, so you're going to end up on the system monitoring tab first. As first thing you need to do is change the password. For this, we're just going to call it, and we'll set our username. Save the configuration. It appears Asterisk might be hogging the CPU again. So let's jump to the general tab first. So this is where you enable Skywarn for National Weather Service polls. We're going to set this to 180 seconds just because a minute is a little fast for me. Let's take a look at top, see what the heck's eating up the CPU. Yeah, Asterisk, 187.6. We're just going to do a quick reboot, guys. Well, appears Asterisk might have hung the VM. Alright, she's coming back. There we are. Alright, I'll refresh it. It's not going to ask me to log back in as the cookie's still valid. So we're over here on general. We're going to go to the NWS API next. There's nothing to change here. Nothing. Counties. I'm running GPS. I'm going to remove these default counties. I'm going to save it. Now we can jump into the Asterisk tab here. This is where you want to slow down, pay attention, read the notes. You got your GPS only on this node. I want to enable GPS. I also want the National Hurricane Center data over GPS. I don't care about courtesy tones right now. I don't care about ID change, so save. Let's look at our audio. You got the choice between Piper or Google Text-to-Speak. Alerts, all clear. Tail messages, you can have it announce the county name if you'd like. You got quiet hours. So we go, say, 2300, which would be 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. till it's safe. Filtering, really nothing to do unless you decide you want to filter out certain alerts. I don't care for script execution, so we're just going to disable it. Notifications, I suggest you read the docs. Everything is configurable, but read the docs. You will need to set up subscribers. You got templates already enabled. Very simple. Don't worry about logging. Don't worry about database. You've already configured your monitoring. We'll just double check. Yeah, so we are all good, so we can take and log out. We'll refresh the page. You notice there's no GPS yet for the National Hurricane Center. We need to restart the service. Sudo system control restart skywarnplus-ng. Yes, it can be a little slow to restart that service. Alright, so service has been restarted, so we're going to jump back to the tab. Of course, we knew something went wrong. Now we can see we do have our National Hurricane Center cyclone service pulling from the GPS as well. So we'll jump back to Supermon. We'll log back in. We can click node status again. We're going to leave our node number, but we're going to switch to GPS. You do not need a weather location with GPS. And we'll enable Skywarn. As this is all being run from the same system, we can just go off the local IP address. Save it. And we'll do a quick update. There you have it, fully configured and working. Click log out, there you are. Pretty simple. If y'all have any questions, all you can do is ask. Thank you for watching.